Good morning. I hope everybody's having a good day so far. Today we're going to focus once again on the metric system, but we're going to move into converting numbers in the metric system. Yesterday we focused on 4 terms that has to do with length of the metric system. You have the millimeter, which is super tiny, like the width of the dime, so just a small part of the dime. Then you have a centimeter, which is like the width of your pinky finger. Then you have a meter, so think of a yardstick, but a little bit bigger. And then finally you have a kilometer, which when I think of kilometers, I think of 5K and running longer distances. So those are the 4 terms that we focused on yesterday, which is really important that you understand them to move on to converting today. The first thing I'm going to show you is a cheat sheet for conversion. In 4th grade, you're always allowed to use this cheat sheet. Actually, on the state test, they give you a sheet of formulas to use, and this is basically the same thing that I'm going to be showing you today. So I'm going to start with this little sheet of conversions. So the first one is 10 millimeters, which is the smallest, is equal to 1 centimeter. Then you have 100 centimeters is equal to 1 meter. And then I'm going to star this one because you're only going to see one of these for a challenge problem at the very end today, which is 1,000 millimeters is equal to 1 meter. This is the cheat sheet. You can use this or go back to this any time you want today. It's really important, so I definitely maybe jot this down before we go to the next part. So here we go. I'm going to start here with 4 centimeters is equal to how many millimeters? So what I need to look at first is that the centimeter, which is cm, is going to be a bigger unit or a bigger measurement than millimeters. Whenever it's going from bigger to smaller, you're going to multiply. And I can go back to my cheat sheet to see what I'm multiplying by. Well, let's see. 10 millimeters is equal to 1 centimeter, so I'm multiplying by 10. So what I'm going to do is take my 4 and multiply it by 10. So I take 4 times 10. Again, multiples of 10, the metric system, 10, 20, 30, 40. So my answer would be 40 millimeters, just like that. Now, let's go the opposite way. I have, if you can read it, my black pen was running out here. I have 40 millimeters, so that's going to be a smaller unit, and then I'm going to centimeters. So when you're going to smaller to bigger, instead of multiplying, you're going to do the opposite, which is dividing. So I'm going to take 40 and divide by 10, and then 40 divided by 10 is 4, and my answer would be 4 centimeters, just like that. So now I'm going to go over to the other side and do a few more. This time I'm going from meters, M stands for meters, to centimeters. So if I have 8 meters and I'm going to centimeters, let me check on my cheat sheet. Okay, I have 100 centimeters equals 1 meter. So that means I'm going to be multiplying by 100. So I'm going to go over here and I'm going to take my 8 and I'm going to multiply by 100, which is equal to 8 times 100 is equal to 800. So my answer would be 800 centimeters. So now, a little bit bigger here, I have 8,000 centimeters, and now I'm going to meters. So let's see again. I have centimeters to meters. Okay, I'm going from a smaller unit to a bigger unit. That means I need to divide. So a little bit harder now. I'm going to take 8,000 and I'm going to divide by 100. And remember, since we talked about the place value chart earlier on in the year, every time you move to the left, you multiply by 10. Move to the right, you divide by 10. I'm just going to use my trick of eliminating those zeros. So I have a 0 in 100, a 0 in the 8,000, eliminate, a 0 in the 100, a 0 in the 8,000, eliminate. And now I'm down to 80 divided by 1, which is 80. So my answer would be 80 meters is equal to 8,000 centimeters, okay? Work with me with this. It is a little harder, but we're going to continue working on this for the next week or so. So if this is tough, give it a try. There's also plenty of YouTube videos online that you can look at and learn on your own. So here's going to be your assignment for today. You're going to have 9 problems. I'll hold this here for a second so you can take a screenshot or write them down, whatever's easier for you. So if you look, the first one, I help you out here. I give you what to multiply, but then the second one, I take it away. And I do that for every other one, just to help you here. And then number 9 is going to be the tough problem. So like the bonus problem to see if you can do it. Remember, all these you can use the cheat sheet, okay? Don't forget about this cheat sheet that you can pull out and use for all 9 problems. If you have any questions today, feel free to leave a comment, or you can email me or leave something in the Google Classrooms. I hope everyone has a great day, and I'll see you on our Google Meets tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. See ya.